Welcome to the next session on principles of inheritance and variation. In the last module, we had learned about the monohybrid cross, which helped Mendel to formulate the law of dominance and law of segregation. In this module, we will learn about the Mendel's approach to genetic cross through mathematical probabilities. So, dear children, if we look into this Punnett square, which is the F2 hybrids obtained by the selfing or self-pollination of the F1 hybrids. And from this Punnett square, we can see that 1/4 or 25% of the F2 hybrids are tall with the genotype T, and 50% of the F2 hybrids are again tall but with an heterozygous genotype T. And again 1/4 or 25% is homozygous recessive, and the phenotype is dwarf and the genotype is t. So this is the F2 hybrid proportions that is obtained, and the phenotypic ratio is 3:1, 3 tall is to 1 dwarf, and the genotypic ratio is 1 T, 2 T is to 1 t. Okay, dear children. So we can see that in the heterozygous condition, T, the phenotype is tall. It is because due to the law of dominance in which the allele T dominates the other allele, that is t, and this is called as law of dominance. That is why in the F1, all the hybrids or the F1 hybrids are tall, and in the F2, 3/4 of the hybrids are tall, but with a difference in genotypes, that is 25% is having the genotype T, and 50% is having the genotype T, t. Is it clear? And that's why we get the ratio 1/4 T is to 1/2 T, and this accounts for the 3/4 of the phenotypes is tall, and 1/4 of the F2 hybrids are dwarf with the genotypes t. The 1/4 is to 1/2 is to 1/4 of the genotypes T, t, and t is mathematically condensable into a binomial expression ax plus by the whole square. So this is mathematically condensable into this binomial expression, namely ax plus by the whole square, in which the gametes carrying the alleles T and t is present in equal proportion, that is half. That is 50% of the gametes carry the allele T and 50% of the gametes carry the allele t. So if we represent these gametes, okay, the gametes with T, in equal proportion, that is half and half, we get the expression, we expand this binomial expression, we get the result as 1/4 T plus 1/2 T plus 1/4 t. And thus we have arrived at the genotypic ratio 1:2:1. Mendel continued self-pollination of this F2 dwarf hybrids. Okay, dwarf hybrids were self-pollinated, and he raised the F3 and F4 generation. And throughout this F3 and F4, these plants gave rise to offsprings which were only dwarf. That means they are true breeding, or they are pure for that character. That means they are homozygous t. So dwarf is always homozygous t. So dear children, from this we are able to understand that the genotypic ratio can be predicted with the help of mathematical probability. Is it clear? The genotypic ratio 1:2:1. 1:2:1 is calculated with the help of a mathematical probability using the binomial expression ax plus by the whole square. And if we see the phenotypes, in this F2 we can see the phenotypes. This is a tall, isn't it? This is also a tall, and again this is also a tall. Whereas we can see the genotypes is different. In this plant, or in this F2 hybrid, the genotype is homozygous dominant, capital T, capital T. Whereas in this, it is again a heterozygous dominant with capital T and small t. But the phenotypes, though the genotypes is different, the phenotype is the same. There is no difference in the phenotype. So can we predict the genotype of a dominant phenotype? We are not able to predict. We can only see the phenotype. It is only tall, but we do not have any idea of its genotypic constitution. So in order to find the genotype of the F1, see F1 is heterozygous, but it is a phenotypic dominant trait, that is tall. And even in F2, we can see there is both capital T is tall and capital T small t is also tall. So in order to understand the genotype of the phenotype, which is a dominant trait, Mendel devised a cross which is called as test cross. It is called as a test cross. So test cross is a cross which helps us to identify an unknown genotype. Is it clear? An unknown genotype of F1 or F2. Unknown genotype of a dominant trait. Thank you.